You've been informed here that the heretical cult you've been sent to censor is located inside. It's about midday, midsummer. It's very hot out. Everywhere around you is desolate badland.
So who's the smartest member of the party? It's not Harold. And Harold knows that
We're in
Harold is
big
the smart-
trouble. We're in big trouble if I'm the smartest with 10.
I have 6.
Son of a bitch.
So Harold's going to turn to K-Bar and just be like, all right, Harold think this is this place.
Looks about right, DM?
Yeah, this would appear to match the location you were sent to.
I also have 6 intelligence.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
fucking Christ.
Oh my god, I probably talked all of you into going. Oh no. Oh, for a bonus in heaven. Yes, for a god you don't believe in.
Okay.
What do you mean Harold's a zealot?
Oh. You'll get it. Bonus points, especially.
I have
Definitely.
some good news, though. I am a frontliner, technically.
All right.
Could I
what are
have
your
given them a
passive
speech
perceptions?
about the good news of my deity while we're doing this? That's my inspiring leader. I'd like to do that.
Yeah, you have time to do that. What are your passive perceptions?
23.
13.
9.
And how much temp HP do we get for inspiring leader?
10. Pardon, 9. That's 9.
Under, you said you have 13?
Yes.
Spectre, you said 9?
Yeah.
And,
The bar has 8, but he does have a weapon of warning.
oh. That would be important to know what it is. What does it warn you against?
Let's see, while this weapon's on my person, I have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, both of me and my allies within 30 feet of me cannot be surprised, and the weapon magically awakens us when combat starts, except those incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep.
Oh, okay. So it basically works like a klaxon letting you guys know when you're about to get screwed.
Oh, it's going to let me know whenever I'm going to start raking in that, jihad cash in heaven.
All right. That's all I need.
I also have dark vision up to 60 feet.
All right.
Let me put it a different way. Who doesn't have dark vision in the group?
Yeah, I'd be more afraid than
I
that.
don't.
Who said that?
The spook.
Spectre.
Nonetheless, I'm going to be in the front, marching forward, playing the drums. Big old standard on my back.
And right in front of you is just this giant, bugbear with a silver halberd.
Drums in the deep. All right. You are all standing outside of the cult's base of operations.
Side note, I rolled for my HP.
Oh.
I rolled a 9.
What's your
What?
total?
15.
Oh god,
Oh.
you're not gonna make
Jesus
it out of
Christ,
here.
Spectre, why did you do this to yourself?
My character is a little drummer boy, decked out in the tiniest plate mail they could find, with a
Is his
tower
name
shield
Little
and
Tim?
ball strapped to his back, and a set of drums to inspire the faithful.
And he has 15 HP.
Fireball comes in.
Oh god, this kid's
He
gonna
doesn't
go the
get
way
out.
of your freaking magician.
Nobody knows how he's survived this long. Must be the will of God.
I was about to say, by the grace of Bane.
So, what god do we believe in again?
I believe in Bane, but I don't know the tenets of Bane.
I never told you guys that you had to believe in a specific god.
All right. Which group of religious worshippers sent us to this cave?
They had to be related to the followers of Bane, because I got word of it. I'm like, oh,
Bane.
great.
Yeah, we'll just go with Bane. I never actually thought to deal with that, so it's Bane now.
The god of tyranny. Okay.
We
That's why he's
worship
being
him
sent to
for he is
censor
a
them.
big guy for us.
Harold think
What?
this group here too democratic. Must introduce autocracy. Let's go.
That's all. I'll go ahead and lead the way.
No, Harold lead.
Oh, okay.
Harold goes in. As he's walking with K-Bar like behind him, he kind of stage whispers at K-Bar, "What autocracy mean?" Just what priests say.
Ah, this is a good leader. Lead others, I think.
Ah, so Harold is autocracy. We bring autocracy
Ah,
with
yes, we
Harold.
introduce autocracy. Yes.
Why do you talk like idiot?
I don't know. Why are you talking like an idiot?
Because Harold is idiot.
Well, you can't be too foolish. For
He's a
siding
wisdom
with
of 10.
Bob. I have a wisdom of 6.
Wisdom of 20.
What the
man,
fuck
I
are you
thought
doing
that
here?
was with Dex and charisma.
All right.
So we march in.
Yep. You enter the temple. The pathway you see before you is 10 foot wide on a side, and ceiling is 15 feet up. As you walk in here, you can, and the light from outside begins to dim. You can see light coming from around the tunnel. And as you turn the corner, you see a large chasm rent into the cave. Looks to be about.
It's be about $9.50 monthly. Yeah, it's a decent location, but they really got to get rent control of this place.
Neighbors make
That's right.
being
They do
here
have-
untenable.
With your dark visions, you guys can see that. Well, the chasm extends beyond your dark vision, I should say. And there,
Should I cast create bonfire 60 feet in front of?
Sure.
I'm just gonna cast light on my shield.
I'll just create a bonfire 60 feet in front of us. Is there anything flammable that I can just?
I mean, 60 feet in front of you. Like, where are you aiming at? Like, directly in front of you, or towards the exit where all the light is coming from, on the other side of this crevasse?
The direction we are heading towards.
Wait, how far away is the light that we're seeing?
It's extending beyond a hallway that you don't have a line of sight on, but it's coming from beyond 60 feet of you. The crevice ends 60 feet away. It's a winding bridge across. And you can see the lights coming through where the bridge ends.
There's a bridge.
God damn, I flubbed the, yeah. Yes, you guys are standing by a bridge. Although, given the group's intelligence, you might have mistaken it for part of the wall.
Is it one of those flimsy drawbridges? Is it like a wood bridge? Like, what kind of bridge is this?
It's it's one of those really rickety, really sketchy rope bridges.
Oh, this is bullshit.
I will cross the bridge.
Before he starts to cross, I'd like to tie some rope around you that I can hold in case the bridge gives out and you fall. And I can just pull you back up and we can try again.
Okay.
So I tie some rope around him.
All right. And you're walking forward, still tapping on your drum?
Yes, sir.
All right. You begin crossing the rope bridge. All seems well. You get halfway across the bridge. Everything still seems well. You get to the far end of the bridge, and it occurs to you the rope and the wooden planks all looked to be in pretty good condition. The bridge might be safe to cross.
Excellent.
Also, how loudly are you tapping on that drum?
Oh, I'm a tapping loud.
So you'd say it's pretty loud?
Gotta tap it nice and loud so God can hear how faithful you are.
All right, yeah. From down the hall, you hear a couple of voices going, "The fuck? Who's pounding a drum by the front door?" "I don't know, go check it out." And you hear walking coming your way.
We don't hear this, right?
You guys would not. You would not hear this, but Spectre, you do.
Not even with the 23 passive perception?
Well, Kabar
It's more
definitely
of a
did.
distance thing.
Harold starts crossing the bridge, and
Yeah, I
he's
crossed
doing
the
so
bridge.
just like a walk, and he's just like coiling up the rope in his hand as he's going.
All right.
I crossed behind the last person.
I am continuing to drum.
It is at this point that when you guys are about halfway across the bridge, that Spectre, what's your character's name?
Didn't give the character a name, so we'll just go with Drummer Boy.
All right, so at this point, the drummer boy and then everybody else sees one of these guys appear at the end of the hall.
Hello, neighbor. Have you heard the good news?
Harold
This guy-
sees Infidel.
This guy stares at the kid for a second, looks up, sees Harold and everybody else, looks back at the kid. Oh, shit. And he starts running back the way he came.
Does he leave my zone of control?
You're only halfway across the bridge, so no.
Okay. I have a
How
15-foot
far away
zone
is
of
he?
control.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
How far away is
Well, he was 30 feet away.
I create a bonfire right in front.
Wait, come back. We just want to invite you to join us.
Like,
All
10 feet in
right.
front, giving a chance to.
Man, it's Easter out here, and I got every Korean church in the fucking county coming to my door.
Well, I'd say roll initiative for this then, to see if you can get it off before he gets out of line of sight.
Hey, look at that. Not actual dog shit.
Yep. And then if you
I
guys
can-
could put that in order for me.
I can never roll a good initiative.
It looks like Drummer Boy is going to be first.
All right.
All right.
whenever you are ready.
What, Spectre? I barely hear you.
So I'm just gonna hit him with the whole person.
I believe that's a wisdom save.
DC 16. Yeah, 16.
Wait, D10. What?
Oh, but it's a nat 1, so it's like a 2.
I'm sorry, I gotta roll the right dice for this.
Oh, this is bullshit. I demand a recount.
He doesn't seem slowed down,
Feels bad.
halted in any way.
You just want to talk about the good word.
All right, do you do anything?
Proceed to follow him.
All right. I mean, he's like 10 feet from you.
Oh, well,
He
then.
really didn't get anywhere. He just started to turn around.
Oh, well, that'll be it then.
All right. Kalbar is your turn.
Kabar.
Kabar. I don't know where I got the L from.
See, how far away is he from me?
He would be I'll just call it 30 feet.
Let's see. Do I do the meme thing? It sounds like we're kind of going for the meme thing, but yeah, let's come back, friend. We have good news. So I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna try to shove him prone. I am attempting to shove the man prone. Contested athletics?
Yes, my understanding is that is contested athletics.
Yeah, he's medium, right?
He is, in fact, a medium humanoid.
Nice.
Yeah, you shove his ass to the ground.
And I'm assuming he's squirming and resisting, right?
All you did was push him.
I mean, it's clear that he's trying to resist. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to grapple him to try to keep him down. And I'm trying to tell him, relax, relax. We want to tell you a few things, friend.
Stop resisting!
He is unable to resist as you tackle and pin him to the ground.
Friends, come. We have a new convert. That's it for me.
All right.
What about the person the
It is
kid
now
was talking
this
to?
guy's turn. He is going to try to escape the grapple.
He can try. Oh, he does escape the grapple.
He manages to break the grapple. He then stands up, shouts, "Oh shit, Gary, the fascists are here!" and tries to run away. He does leave your zone of control.
Can I try to shove him prone again?
Yeah, you can. All right.
I
As he
don't know
starts
what you
running.
called me. I don't take too kindly to that.
As he starts running, you just kind of grab at his leg and he falls flat on his face.
That's
All
it.
right. Dreamer, it is now your turn.
So he fell flat on his face, right?
Yeah, he was tackled, grappled, and then tripped once he got out.
I create a bonfire centered on his face.
All right, I believe that's
God
a
damn.
deck save.
Yeah. Fail.
All right, roll damage.
That's 8 face damage.
You hear him start screaming into the ground. It sounds a lot like screaming into a pillow.
Oh, I just continue to ride forward.
Is that a noise you're familiar with, Gilbert?
Only through audio clips. What's your movement speed with the horse? Because you're mounted? Like 40 feet?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, yeah, it's 40 feet. Yeah, you're able to ride right up to him if you want. You can even get like 10 feet past.
Trample.
Yeah, I will go and attack him with a trampling charge, and then make another attack because he's prone with a bonus.
This kid's just trying to get away, and you guys are just fucking destroying.
We gave him a chance. He did not reciprocate. He is
What's
an
the bonus
infidel.
action attack from?
The horse. The horse's bonus action.
Ah, okay.
If the target is prone, the horse can make another attack with its.
Right. Okay, so 8 damage and 1 hit.
He is prone, so I think that would be an advantage.
Yeah, you are advantage. Roll 2 more dice. We'll say the 17 was the other hit for the night. So you have 1 hit on attack, and then okay, 2 hits. So roll damage twice.
That was both.
All right. This guy is looking pretty bloody.
Stop resisting! And then
All right. I do believe then it is your turn, Harold.
Okay. Well, Harold's gonna get angry. And he's gonna run over and introduce this guy to his tenant of faith. That is his halberd.
I would never have expected this.
It's 23
That
of them?
hits.
Okay. So let's see. Okay. 9 of that is radiant damage.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still moving?
No, you hear him gurgle out some words, something about the violence inherent in the system, and he twitches some, and then he stops moving.
I double tap, to make sure he's dead.
Yeah, he seems pretty dead.
Okay. Anybody else?
You do not see anybody else.
All right, then I loot the body.
All right. On his person is a stone morning star and stone plate mail. As you take these off his person, they collapse into dust and sand.
Ah, heretical nonsense. Nothing else?
Nothing else.
I throw his body in the chasm.
You hear a number of sickening splats. You hear good echoing come up from the bottom.
Well, maybe the next one will be more interested.
Greg. I think you said Greg, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's another guy. Let's go find him. And I start walking off.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. So you close the tab. All right. So you walk forward 20 feet and you enter a 20 by 50 room. Large pair of wooden doors at the other end. I should say it's 20 feet long, 50 feet wide, with a pair of glowing green torches next to the door. The floor is work stone, and walls are the same natural stone that you saw coming.
So I just walk in, loudly yelling, hello? Who wants to learn the word of God?
You hear no reply.
Don't be shy. There is plenty of faith to go around.
do I see any tracks?
Make a survival check.
I'll be pressing forward, marching, drumming, as always.
Like, are you just like marching into the room, or are you trying to go through the wooden doors?
Forward.
Okay.
Whichever way is forward.
You do not see any tracks on the ground, Dreamer.
I go with the little drummer boy.
All right.
Guess I'll just shrug and follow.
You reach the great wooden doors. Metal banded. Looks like they've been freshly installed.
I knock.
Uh, so you do. There is no response.
Well, then in that case, I break the door down.
Ah, okay.
What is this that I'm listening? Are you guys playing as like psychotic Jehovah's Witnesses essentially?
Yes.
Basically.
Basically, yes.
Wrong, good commission.
All right, make an attack roll against the door. That hits. A D103 plus, damn. 9 damage, all right. You really scratched the shit out of this door.
Did you use your portable ram?
No, I use my halberd, and so Harold pulls it back, looks at his halberd, looks at the door, looks at his halberd, looks at the door, and he's like, "Wrong tool." Pulls out back portable ram.
Hello! We don't want to break door down, but we will.
And then I start breaking the door down, like as he's talking. We don't want to break the wham, wham, wham.
All right, I believe that's a athletics check?
Yes.
Damn.
The door that so defied you earlier bursts open. On the other side, see a large room, well lit, with 6 pillars spaced 10 feet apart, going across the length of the room. A bit of rubble has collapsed on it would be your right-hand side. And you see in the room a couple more. When I mean a couple, I mean like 2 of the guards in stone armor. And then a number of men and women in robes in the back corner by a campfire. You should roll initiative.
Okay.
They don't look happy to see you.
Hmm. But they are very surprised.
I mean, I just like Kool-Aid Man to the door.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, just bursts right in.
Your Here's Johnny attempt failed, so you decided to go the Kool-Aid.
I was perfectly willing to knock at that door for like 10 minutes straight. They would have opened it eventually.
I did knock on the door until it opened.
Yes, it's as the scriptures
All
say.
right. DM2. So that group of men and women in plain robes, they see you guys bust open their door, and they come charging at you.
Okay.
With daggers
Friends!
drawn.
Okay. when the first one gets within 15 feet of me, I get a Polar Master attack.
Yes,
If one gets
not
within 5 feet of
realizing
me,
this- yeah, not realizing this, they get within range, but they stop at that range because they've run their limit.
Oh, okay.
They literally
Unfortunate.
impale themselves on your halberd at the end of your turn. Yeah, so roll to stab one of these like 8 guys. Any one of them.
Is that it?
He takes it right to the rib cage, and your halberd's sticking out the other end. He's very dead.
Oh.
Just kind of shake him off. Oh, that was the D20 roll.
Yes.
Yes, he's still dead.
Okay.
Harold, it is now your turn.
Okay. Fuck it. I rage. And I close the distance to them and then start beating them around with my halberd.
Wait, is there still a dude attached to your halberd? The one that pierced through him?
Maybe. I don't care. I'm strong enough that it doesn't fucking matter. And I'm gonna do this recklessly.
All right. That's a hit.
Okay. It did 18 damage. 7 of that was radiant.
Yeah, this guy has also been impaled and is now at the end of your halberd.
Okay. I make my second attack.
You're making a kebab.
I
just-
am
like
making
to
a
imagine
cultist
that-
kebab.
Yeah, like you imagine there's 2 guys, like, basically through the handle, like, just lying on the handle of his halberd.
That hits. A third man is now impaled on your halberd.
Okay. That's it for me. I stand there like the Little Caesars guy with the 3 people just stacked upon my halberd.
The floor and their allies are now covered in blood. Dreamer, you're up.
How many cultists are there?
There are now 6 cultists in robes and 2 armored guys.
So I cast Conjure Animal.
oh god!
There are now 8 wolves. 4 are surrounding each of the armor.
All right.
I then throw my staff of the python into the crowd of people, cultists, and speak the command words, and it becomes a giant snake. And then I command my warhorse to attack the cultists.
All right. Yeah, so I believe you're doing some trampling. And how many cultists are you trying to get?
Well, the giant constrictor snake will get one, and the warhorse will get one.
Okay, so make a roll for the python if he's making an attack. That hits. He is crushed in the coils of the python and goes limp.
Yay! Now my horse.
Yep. That does not hit.
My horse tries to go for 2 people and misses both.
The horse can attack twice?
No, that's why he missed. He tried to go for 2 and just couldn't reach. So
Oh, he was trying to do a trample?
what I said was just flavor text.
Oh, okay. I was very confused. I'm like, the horse doesn't have multi-attack? What the fuck?
This horse does.
An
So
awakened horse with barbarian levels.
now my 8 wolves with pack tactics are all biting.
Yes. Yes. That's 4 attacks per cultist at advantage, I believe. Just batch roll them. Oh, wait, no, actually don't batch roll. That'll be harder to read. I don't know. Do whatever. I have a feeling they're not going to survive.
That was the first.
Miss, hit, miss, miss. You have 1 hit there.
There's also a low DC strength save, I believe, with that.
Yeah, they need to make a DC 11 strength saving throw.
What, to prevent grapple?
To prevent being knocked
Yeah,
prone.
this guy will just use his a reaction in one of his features to not be knocked prone.
Fancy.
You just see him brace, and he doesn't budge. All right, hit, miss, miss.
And then there were 2 saves.
All right. Yeah, he spends 1 of those to not be knocked prone, and is it a strength or a dex save?
Strength. Oof.
I don't think that passes, so he is knocked prone.
Haha. Teamwork.
All right. Little drummer. Wait, actually, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Little drummer boy, you are up.
What's standing?
There are currently 2 cultists in robes left, and 2 cultists in armor. One of them is knocked prone.
Well, he's going to walk up to the one that's knocked prone. He's going to draw his comically oversized for his size. And he's going to bring it down on his head.
Make your attack roll. You have advantage.
Nah, 20. Aww, little drummer boy, it's his spirit that counts.
A little drummer boy pulls it out. He has it over his head, but it's on the ground. He can't quite swing it over.
Just sort of tips backwards. And that'll be it for the turn.
All right.
Actually, wait, hold on 1 sec. Wait, I've got 2 attacks per action. I forgot. Lorebard. Gonna
Nice.
try again.
All right. You have advantage.
$17? Does 17 cut the mustard?
It just barely misses his head.
Oof.
Shucks. Okay, that's it.
All right. These schmucks' turn. So the guy that was knocked prone, he's gonna get up. And he's going to attempt to beat to death. You know, this guy's kind of a vicious bastard. He's gonna go try to kill that kid. Fuck that little kid in his drums.
Is he within 5 feet of me?
Within 5 feet of you?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
He is, however, within that 15.
Sleuth, quick! Help! Little
Does
drummer
a
boy,
15 hit little drummer boy?
No, because you see, he's swinging at something that is more armor than child.
Realizing the folly of his deeds, he's going to try to whack a wolf with the backhand.
Darn, that hits.
Pupper, no.
Wolves have 11 hit points.
You know that sound canids make when they get hit by something? It makes that horrible shriek.
So-
And the second one. He's also going to hit a wolf.
That will also hit.
I'll hit that same one.
Are the
If
two guys in armor next to each other? Or are you attacking the same wolf twice with the second guy?
they're not attacking, yeah, sorry, they are not attacking the same wolf. Sorry, there's a lot of wolves on the battle map. They're both just whacking at one of the wolves next to them.
Okay.
They're not attacking the same wolf.
So you hit one of the wolves. The second guy hit one of the wolves twice. Then
Yeah, so the first guy hit one wolf once, this guy hit one wolf twice. How does that wolf look?
he doesn't because he just vanishes.
Excellent, there's one less wolf to deal with. You know, he's not very bright. He's going to attempt to make a run for the door to the east. So he provokes like attacks of opportunity from
3 wolves.
three wolves, 1 horse, Harold,
A python.
a python.
Gilbert,
Yes,
have we cleared out the room to the east?
we have not.
Damn. Okay.
All right. So the 19 hit Dreamer. The 20 hits under. The nat 20 hits Dreamer.
Also, if he's still alive at the end of this, I have Sentinel, so he stops moving.
Oh my god. This poor bastard.
This guy turns to move, and basically everything in the room just dog piles him. He's no longer moving.
Is
He
he
is
a fourth
flaying
body on my
Gary.
halberd?
Yes, you now have a fourth body on your halberd.
So he's just dead. We don't even need to roll damage.
There's like a snake circled around his legs though up on your halberd, and then like a couple wolves are biting onto his arms.
I like try to like gently fling them at the other cultists around me.
I'll just say they're back in their usual spots for this mess of a map. Yeah, you're able to get everyone off your halberd except the 3 bodies, unless you want to get them off too.
No, I don't. I like them.
Okay.
Gilbert, quick
Oh.
question.
Yes?
If I turn my winged tiefling monk into an A10 warthog and just do completely strafing runs instead of actual normal fighting, can I use that as a great weapon master replacement?
What?
If I just fly by at top speed, drop 2 wings, and then fly away instead of standing and fighting in one spot, can I flavor that as great weapon master equivalent? -5 to attack for +10 on damage.
I'm going to go with no.
Oh, damn.
I found a gif of our party.
Gray Knights. All right. Have you guys added Sleuth to the Inish?
No.
I had a 21.
Also, it's Kabar's turn at initiative 0.
Very good. Fashionably late. I'm just enjoying the bloodshed of all these bloody infidels. So I'll go on the last infidel boy, and I'm going to introduce to him the right hand of fellowship in an attempt to knock him prone.
You're shoving him?
Yes, I am shoving him.
Okay. He resists your right hand.
Ah, yes, but he didn't check my left hand, and I attempt to smack him. Oh, I'm smacking him. I'm not grappling him.
Oh.
Sorry.
God damn it, man. Consistency with your terms.
Sorry. But before I smack him, I will go ahead and add Smearing Smite to this.
Smearing smite?
Yes.
Give me
Smearing in
his
hot
health, that
coals.
sounds about right.
Be purged.
That just hits.
Take 17 damage, 8 of which is fire. And he is now on fire.
Well, his burning head falls from his burning shoulders as his burning body falls forward.
Huzzah!
He is dead. The 2 remaining cultists who are around Harold are very much regretting their life choices.
Oh, I still have a bonus action to attack. Polar
Oh, that's
Master.
very nice.
Do I have any movement left to introduce myself to one of these cultists?
What's your movement speed? Just 30?
30.
Mm,
You know Bane's always looking for new converts. If you kill the other, we'll take you in as an acolyte.
you would be just out of range.
That's what I tell them. I'm trying
okay.
to persuade them to fight each other to the death for the glory of Bane. Either that or they can die by my hand. It's up to them.
All right.
There's no check involved.
I mean, I'd say that you'd have to be using your action for that.
Fair enough. That's it for me then.
All right, it is now Warthog's turn.
So from off in the distance, there's someone that looks like literal Satan in a trench coat, just yelling, "I smell heresy!" Flying in at full speed to dropkick the biggest thing that's not the party in the room.
The cultist that's
are-
unarmored.
There are 2 cultists. There's also 4 of your party members, 7 wolves, a python, and a horse.
Let's go with the
It's-
bigger cultist.
Yeah, there's a burly looking cultist named Steve. You can kick him.
Perfect, right in the mouth. Both
Did
feet.
All right.
Yeah, fuck
Did we
Steve.
kill Gary? Is Gary around?
Gary was the guy you beheaded.
Oh.
So full speed flying dropkick with both feet. That's probably bad.
That was more style than
Probably even worse.
substance. More style than substance. You're making a show. It's not too bad. I think you're doing it well.
Both feet connect with his face. Roll damage.
Oh my god.
I
actually
said
don't
they
know
were
my-
wearing robes.
Oof.
Where is my unarmed damage?
2d6 plus 8.
Does 18 damage do it?
You kick the man's head off.
Wonderful. Is the other guy close by?
The other guy is right next to him.
Does he smell what the rock is cooking? So I'm gonna headbutt him right in the nose.
All right, make an attack. That hits. You smack him in the face. You see his nose breaks. He twitches and falls down dead. You
This
you
isn't,
you probably killed him.
is he stuck on one of my horns?
Can you move the mic close to your face? You're at 200. I can barely hear you.
Is he stuck on one of my horns?
Yes, he is stuck on one of your horns.
Wonderful.
There's a lot of people impaled on things in this room.
My wolves are eating the corpses, so I don't.
Can I smell more heresy in another room?
Yeah, for clarification, you guys are now out of initiative.
Okay. I will remove the bodies from my halberd.
All right. There are now blood and bodies just all over the entranceway here.
Now, could I tell that he was running for the door to the east when I slayed that other guy?
He very distinctly pivoted like he was about to bolt for that door.
Right. So obviously, guys, this is where the important stuff is. I'm going to walk over and kick the door down.
All right, roll athletics. What door?
The one going east, the one that the guy was heading towards.
Yeah, that door's on the other side of the room now. Like, you kicked it 10 feet in.
So I'm not gonna bother getting this guy off my horn. I'm just gonna walk through that east door.
Well, I mean, yeah, we kick the door in, I go in. What do I see?
All right, inside you see 5 men who are looking like they're about halfway through putting on their stone armor. They look up at you very, very frightened like.
And I say to them, surrender and die. And I attack.
All right. Let's just reuse initiative from the last setup.
Okay.
Half the fun is telling them that they get to live if they do crazy shit, them do crazy shit and kill them anyway.
All right. So,
No, I respect the surrender and die.
Warthog, you're up. Oh,
Uh,
remove DM2 from that list. DM2 isn't in use. It's just DM1.
So I'm gonna take my new buddy with me on a trip right into the mouth of the closest and biggest person. I'm gonna prioritize biggest over closest.
Okay. You'll have to use all 30 feet of movement, but you can get up to one of the guys.
I have 45.
Oh, okay, you can use up all 45 to get up close to the last guy at the farthest cot.
Is he the biggest guy in the room?
He is.
Wonderful. I'm taking my buddy and I'm gonna go kick him in the mouth.
All right. Attack roll. Those both hit.
Nine damage. And I am going to make those. How do I monk? Stunning strikes.
2 con saves.
Yes.
Oof.
You know,
I think that's one stun. Boy, you
for
didn't need a
some
second one.
reason he is stunned. Can I crit fish?
Yeah.
Ah, balls. And then, do any of these guys have weapons?
They all have weapons near them, but none of them are holding a weapon.
I am going to flurry of blows and burn a key for 2 more attacks.
All right. We'll say the 19 was the second roll for the advantage hit on that first one. That's 2 more hits.
Uh, 16 more damage.
Yeah, this guy's looking bloodied.
All right. And then that's going to be my turn. I'm just going to keep trying to impale him on my other horn.
All right.
All right, so there's 2 stunned guys, or just 1 stunned guy?
There is 1 stunned guy at the far end of the group.
All right. How heavy do these guys look?
These are some big burly men. We're talking maybe like 220 apiece.
Okay, so I have a 480-pound carrying capacity. I'd like to grapple one and use him to beat the others to death.
Okay. I guess we have to say make a grapple check on the first guy.
Shit.
I mean, who knows? Who knows, Under? Yeah, no, he swats your hand away.
All right, then I just bring the halberd down on him. Shit.
Despite him being half dressed, you managed to hit one of the few armored pieces on him.
Okay, that's it for me.
All right. Dreamer? And all your fucking animals?
So the wolves, hearing new food, just charge in. The first 4 go after the
What's
first
the movement speed of a wolf?
40.
Second. they would be able to get into the room, but not in range to attack anybody. Or no, they'd be able to attack one guy. There is one guy near.
That poor guy gets jumped by 7 wolves.
All right.
I'll just roll that first.
Yeah, just roll 7 attacks. Just bulk that shit. Hit, 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 miss, hit.
And the first one was a crit.
Yep. Right, so under that guy that you ineffectually whacked with a halberd, you hear a bunch of barking behind you as 7 wolves just stream past you, tackle this man to the ground, and rip him to pieces.
Good
They're-
doggies.
All right. On the way into the room, I pick up the snake and the warhorse, and I just walk into the room. How far can?
What's my movement speed on a snake? I've got way too many tabs open.
No, I'm picking it up, so he's riding the warhorse with me.
Oh, okay, yes, that's
The warhorse with 60 feet of movement.
right. That's going to be a problem of running over your wolves at this point. They kind of take up the entire entrance area.
Jump them.
To be
Jump 'em.
honest, they're taking up an entire portion of the room.
If my warhorse can't get in, I'm just gonna throw the snake at the second closest. Does that sound okay?
Make a ranged attack roll at disadvantage?
Well, what if I turn it back into a staff, throw the staff, and the staff turns back into a snake on?
Oh, okay. That'll just be a regular ranged attack roll. Trust me, throwing an actual snake is not easy.
The snake is helping you.
Same effect either way, then I guess. Yeah, just make the attack roll.
I'm just throwing it 10 feet in front of me towards the.
The next nearest guy is like 25 feet from you. It's a.
But the snake has 30 feet of movement, so I throw it 10 feet and it moves the rest.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you and all your fucking beasts. Okay, yeah, that works. It gets within range. Have make the attack roll. That hits. All right, this guy takes 16 points of damage, and is there a follow-up on Pythons?
And the target is grappled.
And he is grappled.
Escape DC 16.
Good to know.
So he's restrained, and that's the end of.
All right. Little drummer boy.
Come marching home.
Well,
Alright, that's little soldier boy shit.
what's the biggest, meanest, nastiest looking thing in there?
Well,
me?
there was a big burly guy in the. Well, I should say there is a big burly guy in the back of the room being attacked by your monk buddy. There's a. So let me hop back.
Okay, what's the nearest thing?
There's the guy being attacked by a python.
Well, he's going to be attacked by a python and a small boy in armor that's entirely too large.
Out of curiosity, what race is this boy?
A human.
Human. Okay. How old did you say?
Oh, like not more than
12.
10.
Oh.
Okay, for purposes of this, we'll just say he has that halfling nimbleness that lets him move through allied terrain without just being slowed. Yeah, you can get to him.
Okay. That's
I'm
my
gonna
attack
regret.
roll.
All right.
And remember your advantage.
Yeah, somehow I think I'm gonna regret that, but you
I
know what?
don't
He's
think I
playing
need to take the advantage.
Yeah, pity advantage would be what that is.
It's a delicate kind of crit.
I like how he's using a strength weapon with -2 strength. Yeah, you wallop this guy in the chest with your weapon.
What a boss.
I'm going to wind up and swing again. Either of those connect.
They don't. They do not connect.
And I gotta be right back.
That's unfortunate, because it's DM1's turn after you.
I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. Sorry.
It's all good. Well, none of these guys are willing to, beat up small children that are AFK. So instead,
Pick me, pick me.
I mean, there is literal Satan trying to impale their buddy on one of his horns.
the remaining guys, they see what's happening here. They see all the wolves and men. They're going to run to the south end of the room into another room.
Like
Do
a
any
bunch
of them leave my zone of control or enter it? 15-foot zone of control.
Hold on, I gotta find you again on this battle map. No.
How wide is this
None of
room?
them- This is a 30-foot room.
Ah, okay.
Is there
That's wide.
somebody that I can punch in the dick as they pass by?
No, they'd be running like.
So
at
how did the
minimum
guy
10 feet
I
away.
was attacking fare? Oh, it's right. He got torn apart by wolves. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, those wolves came around and just removed him from the field.
He's been eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they all run out through an opening in the south wall and disappear from line of sight. You hear the movement of heavy stone back there.
Okay.
Then you hear the movement of heavy stone again. Loud thump. That concludes their turn. You guys are out of initiative now.
How stable is that wall looking to the south?
Well, The actual southern wall it's made out of natural rock. It hasn't been worked in any way. But they did run through an opening to the other side of it.
Well, I guess I'll follow them then.
I would like to finish impaling this guy on my other horn and then follow.
All right.
I
You enter a 20 by 30 foot room. Parts of the wall here are very clearly unworked stone. There's bits of debris on the ground by it. The west and southern sides of this room, though, are worked stone.
Okay. Does any of it look like it's been recently moved?
Make a... I guess we call this perception. Yeah, some of the dust and like debris would indicate that there was a lot of movement going to the center of the wall on the south side, near where the worked stone ends and the unworked begins.
Okay.
Like a lot of stuff was like going in there, but there's just solid rock now.
All right. Does this look like it was like a secret door of some kind or something that fell?
The collapsed stonework and I shouldn't say stonework. The natural rock with some of the loose debris that just looks like they hadn't finished renovation.
So it looks like they ran to the stone wall, though?
Yeah, the worked part, it does look like they just ran through solid worked stone.
I'd like to try and like grab it and like move it, like it's either a door or just blocks in the way. If it helps, I have 2 crowbars.
Okay, I believe that's an athletics check at advantage.
I pick up my staff, not the snake, because I can go back and do a staff, and then head.
Yeah, as you start sticking the crowbars into every area you can think to stick it, and you start pulling, it catches on an edge and pull, and a gap opens up, revealing a secret passage.
I ready the halberd and I charge.
All right.
Huzzah.
It is a 20-foot corridor that opens up into a large room. 50 by 50.
My wolves book it, following him, and then eventually surpass him.
Oh, by the way, I'm just yelling the entire time I'm charging.
My wolves howl.
All right.
Have you ever played, I think it's Street Fighter with Chun-Li, where they do that thing where they break the laws of physics and just turn into a helicopter kicking people in the mouth?
Helicopter kick.
Yeah, I'm just going to be clearing rooms doing that.
All right. You enter this 50 by 50 room. Inside is a roughly 30 by 30 pool of water. Number of buckets and other equipment. We're talking barrels, buckets, a few water skins, some sacks are stuffed in the corners of this room. Do not see anybody.
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting cultists.
Can each of my wolves make a check to try and find them? Like they're just all sniffing around.
Let's go with just one collective check advantage.
Can I walk around that puddle to get that barrel?
Yes, you're able to
That's-
walk around.
I'm back. Sorry about that. Where are we?
I would like to start reversing the room so that everything that was on the east side is in the same spot on the west side. Everything on the north is in the same spot on the south. And I'm not trying to cause any real damage, just piss people off.
All right.
I mean, if literal Satan in a trench coat has some unavoidable damage, that is also fine.
So the wolves are sniffing around, and they're getting kind of thrown off by the fact that this Satan in a trench coat keeps relocating everything they keep sniffing. But they conclude that this room is heavily frequented based on how they're moving. And also, things probably ran out of the door in the west.
Then I lead the way out to the west.
All right.
Everything I own follows.
To the west.
You run out into the corridor, and you see that you're at a four-way intersection. One going east to the room you were just in, another corridor going about 20 feet into a dead end of unworked rock, a route going south, leading you to what looks like another room, and a passageway north where you can see the shattered remains of a pair of wooden doors and a lot of dead bodies.
Do I do another check to see if I can find them again?
The dead bodies aren't the ones that were running from us, right?
No, those were still living. That's why they're running.
Are these recently dead?
We killed them earlier, didn't we?
We just fucking killed them.
It's just a
Oh,
loop.
we did a loop.
Yes, you guys have done a loop-de. You're at an intersection, and like 30 feet north, you can see the room where all those dead bodies. Sorry,
Right,
I
but
should clarify
but
that.
are the wolves indicating which way the guys ran?
They are pointing both north and south.
They must have split up.
Right. I vote north.
North.
All right, north. I go north.
I would like to fly into the door and break it down if there is a door.
All right. You run north into the large hall that you were in before.
Right. Didn't you say there was like a way out to the west or something?
Yes, there is a hallway to the west of that.
I go that way.
All right, you go bolting down the hall.
Yeah.
Thump, 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 thump of your foot on the ground.
Yep.
You get about 30 feet, and you can see that about 30 feet more ahead, there is a door set into the wall on the south side. And about 60 feet from you, see that it opens up into a large room.
Okay. So the hallway opens up into a large room, or the door does?
The hallway opens up into a room, and there is a door halfway between you and that room. There's a door set into the wall on the south side.
Okay. Does this door look recently used?
It looks like an often used door, yes.
I kick it down and go through.
Followed
All right.
by one.
I'd like to help kick it down.
It was not locked. You and
Yes, it is not
your
locked.
your menagerie of nonsense burst into the room, and you see beds lined against the walls and bunks of this 20 by 30 room, all with people huddled up in there. Glass vials on the ground. The room is lit by a green flame torch.
Wait,
Friends!
are they living, or did they like release a poison and kill themselves when they heard me coming?
What's your wisdom?
10.
I have 20 if that helps.
Yeah, let's make a. I don't even fucking know what you'd call it. Let's just investigation. Fuck it. Let's call it investigation.
Could
Oh,
it be insight? for him?
while they're
That's
doing
actually good.
this,
Yeah, that makes more sense. Insight. This would be insight. Trying to
Then
see
in
if
that
they're
case,
alive
just
or
an
not.
18.
All right. Yeah. Given the lack of movement, the lack of screams, yeah, looks like all these bodies are dead.
My wolves start
Probably
eating.
poison.
Aw.
Okay. Is there any other ways out of the room, or is this a one way in, one way out type deal?
There is a opening on the south corner of the wall and one in the middle of the east wall.
All right, sweep and clear, guys. Sweep and clear. And I go for the south one.
All right. Dreamer, your wolves rip into the bodies of men, women, and children that lay in their bunks. There's blood on the sheets. It's a horrible sight. All right. You run to the southern room, Harold, and you see more of the same. It's a 20 by 20 room with bunks, men, women, and children lying in them with vials either on their person or on the ground.
Okay. Any other way out?
There is a small opening on the east wall.
I go through it.
Also, my wolves abandon their current meals and go for the new.
God, you have some really fucking picky wolves. All right, Harold, you enter a new room. It's the exact same. You think like 50 people at this point have committed suicide.
I want to check to see if one of them have lived. I want a survivor.
We
All
are
right,
just that scary, guys.
Damn it.
Make an investigation check.
Before the wolves finish them off.
I'm just
No
gonna start.
survivor?
I mean, is anybody helping him search?
Yeah, I'm searching
Nah.
for any survivors.
Oh.
I'm
Okay,
just
yeah,
gonna
you have advantage on that, Kabar.
I'm just gonna start speed running through the rooms and just kick down one door, see if there's
Well, that's basically what I was doing. I was just going through looking to see if anyone survived.
All right. So as you guys are checking through here, you're pretty sure no one survived. But given how quickly these wolves are moving, I mean, if anyone did, they're dead now.
All right, I guess our work here is done. We should move on to the next set of rooms.
The wolves make sure nobody has less than one bite mark on.
Oh, can I check the dressers and footlockers and such? We might as well bring an offering to the temple. You know,
you're gonna
these
find
people
some
aren't going to need the
decent looking
possession anymore. So I will
Alright.
loot the rooms.
ones. Ooh, perfect idea, panty raid.
You find 53 copper, 18 silver, 12 gold, some panties, some underwear, socks, some shirts. You find a lot of clothes in their drawers. You know, not great clothes. They're pretty plain, but, they're there. You
Meh.
find some pen and ink, some paper, a children's teddy bear, couple scrolls.
Magic scroll?
One of them does feel magical to you, yes.
What scroll? What kind of scroll is it? spell.
I mean, are you opening it?
I will open it facing a wall first, and if it doesn't explode anything, then
All right. You open it. No explosion occurs.
I look at it.
The scroll is covered in what languages do you know?
Druidic, Common, and then I haven't picked the one from.
Surprise, it's in Druidic.
All right, in that case, you just don't have that language. Yeah, it's in a language you can't read.
Is it in Primordial?
Do you know Primordial?
Yes, along with Common and Infernal.
It is in, well, it's in Terran specifically. So you understand the gist of what it reads, but you know, some of the details are a bit weird and fuzzy.
Okay, so this is like New King James Version.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, it's a different dialect. You can understand the gist of it, but it reads kind of weird.
So what do I gather from the reading?
It is some kind of magic scroll. Think
Of
possibly it could be to cast the Earthbind spell.
okay, cool.
Possibly, you're not completely sure.
Yeah, I'll tell the druid then. I'll give it to him.
Cool.
All right, I think that's everything, right? Well, to the next room.
You're pretty sure that you found everything in the blood and civilian stained room.
Ah, wait. Let me check under the beds. There's always a survivor under the beds. So I'm gonna have my light mace at the ready and just like looking under the beds, the smile on my face. Hello.
All right, you look under there and you see the face of a child, and then you look down and you see a dog gnawing on its guts.
Oof. Well,
It-
I guess the dogs will get anyone that's under the beds.
Well, it looks more like the wolf dragged one of the kids under the bed to eat it.
I'm satisfied with that. Was there a way out of here?
No, you came into living quarters and there's no way. Yeah, there's a door to the
Of
north
course.
where
Yeah.
you came in.
Yeah. So I guess we go out and we continue on to where that hallway opened up.
All right. You get to a rather large room, 30 feet by 40 feet. At the far end is a large, finely worked marble statue of what looks like a lump of rock. Make a knowledge religion check.
Do I
Or
really need to make a
Arcana.
knowledge religion check to know that it's heresy?
I mean,
w-
you know, don't have to.
I would like to
Can I roll?
sniff the rock.
Yes, if you would like to, you may roll religion.
I'd like to sniff the rock. Does it smell like heresy?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start
This
punching
is
it.
some kind of heathen earth elemental deity. You have no idea what the name is, mostly because the Church of Bane doesn't actually teach you their name. But you know it's a heretical god.
All right, and we got a way to destroy the heretical symbol here.
I'm gonna start punching
You
it.
have a portable ram that's good at destroying.
Oh yeah, I pull out the portable ram and just start smashing this thing.
Oh yeah, and you have one of those.
How are you smashing it? Like,
I have portable ram. I introduce portable ram to statue at high velocity.
you're slamming right into the front of it?
Well, a little bit to the side, because think like how you would swing a baseball bat, but he's using both hands to like shove the ram in from one side, going across his body to the other, so he can put like his whole weight of his body behind the strike.
All right. Make an athletics check. Yeah, I was asking to see because if you do eventually bring this thing down, I need to be able to figure out where it's gonna fall.
Okay.
Uh-huh. You ram it into that marble. It's marble. You
So it
chip
explodes.
the outer layer. What under?
Nothing. Does this look like it's firmly attached to the floor or wall?
Make an investigation check. Yeah, it looks pretty firmly attached to the floor.
Pretty firmly.
Let me rephrase my wording. It looks attached to the floor.
Okay.
Is it welded or is it bolted? Because we can fix bolted.
It looks more like it was set.
Right. We'll be back for you. And which way out of this room?
There is a passageway north and a passageway south.
Fine. Let's go north.
All right, you run 30 feet north. You can see it's a T intersection. 10 feet east is another door. 20 foot east, it turns north. And then 50 feet, there appears to be something over there, like another intersection or something.
All right. I let everyone know there's a door there, and then I charge the door, kicking it down as I basically breach and enter.
The one to the east?
Yes.
I would like to
All
assist in
right.
this endeavor.
I've got
You-
halberd at the ready. I'm just going to run up, kick the door down, and enter the room.
You
Dynamic
burst
entry.
in there. Because again, these people don't lock their fucking doors. And this time, you see a whole shitload. We're talking like 30 people, very much alive, all holding vials. They're dressed in the same kind of robes that the bodies in the other room and the cultists you stabbed in the foyer are wearing.
Okay.
They're all staring at you.
Do I still have the 2 corpses stuck on my horns?
What's your carrying capacity?
Uh, 285.
All right, you are either moving slowly because you're encumbered, or they're no longer on your face.
I mean, encumbered is fine. That's
Okay.
still 35.
Yeah, they're still on your head.
Wonderful. I would like to Chun-Li helicopter kick my way in and just punch as many of these people in the mouth as I can with my feet.
Yeah. I attack.
All right, roll initiative.
DM,
Yes?
does Bane grant clemency to those that yield?
I mean, he's a lawful evil god of tyranny. So
Surrender and die.
it kind of depends, I guess, on
Bane may grant clemency. Harold does
Yeah.
not.
Yep.
Yeah. Bane may grant it depending on who they are and the circumstances,
So if they're worthy.
or if they, weren't enemy paladins or clerics or something, yeah. Because you need someone to rule over.
Mhm. See, my rule of
All
thumb
right.
is if they kill one of their friends, they're a convert. And that means Kabar's totally cool with them. And that's all
All
Kabar's
right.
going to vouch for.
Harold thinks it's
So-
a stupid plan and plans to kill all of them.
The first table of people drop their vials, pull out their knives, and rush you guys.
Do they enter my radius of attack?
Do they enter my zone of control, which is 5 feet?
I mean, it's a 5-foot door. How?
I basically
You
knocked
have-
the door down and I'm standing inside the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna say just Harold's inside the room here. I probably should have done a marching order or something. Yeah, like 10 guys are gonna bum rush Harold.
All right. Well, I do get an attack opportunity as one of them enters it, at least the first one.
That you do. This guy just steps off to the side before you can stab him.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Because there's so many of them. Only a couple of them are actually able to get into range to stab you.
This is going to be hilarious.
Oh, whoops. God damn it, I'm fucking up my own typing.
So right now, plan A is spin until the next snap and the bodies go flying off into enemies.
Okay, so that's one crit, and do any of the rest of those hit?
The 9 misses.
All right. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. As you take 18 points of piercing damage as they shank you with their little knives.
That's it? Okay. He starts laughing, like giggling, and he's like, that tickles.
They look a little worried. Kabar, it is your turn.
I do love it whenever they're enthusiastic. Do I have any way to actually get in the room?
I mean, you could try to push through your comrade, Harold.
Paladins do not have AoEs.
The paladin is the AoE.
I mean, they're really good at affecting the area of a single person.
Let's see, how many targets do we have?
I mean, you see like 10
Yes.
guys in front of your buddy, And you heard a shitload of people in the room gasp loudly when the door was kicked open.
Yeah, can I squeeze into that? Oh, I'm gonna be taking a fuck ton of tax opportunity. Shit.
This is what we would call a target-rich environment.
Yeah, how many people are right in front of Harold? 3 at least?
10. Like, the entrance is thick with cultists. We're talking shoulder to shoulder.
Dick.
I just want to get within 5 feet of them and attack multiple times. Am I able to do that?
Yeah, you can, like, push through Harold's space and get an attack and then get out.
I will choose to back away and bless Harold, myself, and the monk.
Alright.
Oh, these poor fucks.
Yeah, they're about to get oofed. That is it for me.
Dreamer, it is your turn.
And then the wolves.
Well, first, how many can I get in a 20-foot cube?
A 20-foot cube. The simple answer is yes. The hard answer is also yes. You can get, like, literally everybody in front of the door. The bigger problem is you don't really have a clear view of the room.
I mean, can I just get closer so I can get that clear view?
I mean, like, it's a 5-foot door. You have a bunch of people on one side, and then you have your big buddy Harold in the doorway. It's like you can see all 10 cultists, but you can't see most of the room.
Can I just get like right behind Harold? And since I'm on a horse, I can probably see over him.
Again, it's a door frame problem.
I lean down below the door frame.
You cannot see deep into the room due to the sheer number of people. Like, what are you trying to do? Other than
Erupting earth. So fountain of churned earth and stone erupts a 20-foot cube centered on that point.
Centered on the point? Ah.
So
Are you just trying to...
I'll pick a point as far back as I can that'll hit every cultist that I can.
Okay. You are able to get the 10 by the door, or 8. You're able to get 8 by the door. 2 of them would just be outside the cube.
All right. Do I get any others that I don't see?
You would.
They all have to roll dex saving throws.
All right.
They take that much on a failed save and half that on a successful.
What was it?
My save DC is 16.
16. So, right. This is bludgeoning damage? Erupting earth, you said?
Yes.
All right. The earth erupts, bludgeoning 8 people to death with stones and dirt. Their broken, mangled bodies lying in front of Harold.
Then my wolves come in and just start murdering people.
Fuck you and your wolves.
Or each on the 2 people I didn't get.
Wouldn't it be 3 on one and 4 on the other because I killed one?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah, do as you will. God, what a bloodbath. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's dead. I should say everybody. Those two guys are super dead.
I then, as a bonus action, throw my staff 10 feet into the room and tell it to attack any cultists it's.
The cultist sees some. The snake sees some cultists sitting at a table. It attacks one of them. Make an attack roll.
Imagine from the perspective of the cultists. They're sitting down to a nice dinner. All of a sudden, this giant ass bugbear with a silver halberd Kool-Aid Man's the door open. Some people get up to, defend their home from this obvious invader. They explode in a cloud of rock and dirt, and then wolves appear and start mauling everybody along with a snake that came out of nowhere.
Honestly, it's reminding me of that time we burst in on those cultists in the abyss, and they were just slaughtered wholesale.
It wasn't our fault. They were cultists. They should have seen that coming.
Yeah, another cultist is grappled by your python and crushed to death.
The python hisses menacingly, and that finally ends my.
There is a lot of screaming coming from this room. Can I have the initiative list again? I seem to have lost it.
No.
Right. Little drummer boy, you're up. I cannot hear you, Spectre.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
I hear you.
I still do not hear you.
I heard.
Gilbert, can you hear me?
I hear you. I'll disconnect and reconnect.
So if anyone needs them, I do have a bunch of healing potions.
Can you hear me now?
I, in fact, hear you now.
Okay, what's the nearest big ugly?
There's a table of 9 cultists, all screaming as a python just crushed one of their friends to death.
Okay, let's go see if we can make it 8.
All right. You run over the tumultuous earth and broken bodies of 10 cultists.
That's attack 1. I'm going to assume that doesn't connect.
That does not hit. There's more screaming as a little boy in a plate mail in a mall starts swinging at him.
Oof.
All right, roll damage. All right. You take a swing and you whack this guy. Right on the back between the shoulder blades. He slams into the table before sitting back up, still screaming in terror.
Excellent. That'll be it from me.
He looks very bloodied, though.
DM3.
Yep.
Is there a
So-
DM3 left?
Yes, there is a DM3 left. So the far table, the one in the way back corner, they, seeing this, managed to stop screaming enough to drink their vial. That's their turn. They start hugging each other. They look a lot happier now.
Okay.
Apache attack helicopter, you're up.
I would like to make the most gruesome display those people can see for their final moments, just spinning around with 2 corpses impaled on my horns. If the necks snap and the bodies go flying off of the heads, that's even better. And I just want to find the biggest guy to kick in the mouth.
You know, the guy next to the guy that was attacked by a python and hit by a little drummer boy is looking pretty burly.
Wonderful. I would like to attack helicopter my way onto him and then kick him in the mouth. Does a pair of 22s hit?
Yes.
$12 damage. I would like to make this non-lethal if it brings him to 0.
He is very unconscious.
Wonderful. How many people are left that haven't drank the potions?
8.
All right. I am
Not
just going.
not including your guy.
I'm going to start spinning into the middle of them and just Beyblade around, using the corpses as cover, and what is it? Bonus action dodge. Patient defense.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
All right.
Tactical corpse
Harold.
rider.
Harold is going to speed these people on to the afterlife.
You going for table 1? Sorry, for table 2 or table 3?
Table 2 has not drinking their potion yet.
Table 2 has not consumed any potions yet.
Then I'm going for table 2.
All
Wait,
right.
how big is this table?
We're talking like a cafeteria lunch table, so like about
20,
10
30
to 12
people.
feet long.
Can I go up to the table, grab the table, just flip the table onto them so they're all pinned underneath the table?
Make an athletics check.
Motherfucker.
You know, like there's a python on there, and you had to make sure you didn't crush little drummer boy, and your devil buddy's Beyblading on the surface. There's a lot of extra weight. Anything else?
Was that an action or was that an attack action?
I would call that just an attack action for the sake of this one shot.
Oh, okay. Then, seeing that that's not going to work, I'm going to pull my halberd and just kill someone with it.
Are you gonna kill the guy that little drummer boy got killed? The
Nah,
guy
someone fresh.
unconscious? Okay, someone fresh. Yeah, you get him. You very nastily wound their shoulder.
Right, and then I use the butt end attack with it on the same guy to hit him twice with the same pole arm. Motherfucker.
God damn, Harold can't roll for shit tonight.
I'll take that hit.
Roll for me a D3. All right. The python. He gets walloped in the face. Roll damage. Dreamer, your python takes 6 bludgeoning.
That's 10% of his health.
These motherfucking snakes and these motherfucking cults.
I was actually considering making this one of Amon's cults.
That would have been hilarious.
That's it for Harold.
It would just be a cult of the Three Stooges.
All right. DM2. So, all the ones that haven't drinking their poison yet, they're very frantically drinking their poison.
What, they didn't fall off the table or something?
No, the table didn't get flipped.
There's a lot of stuff happening on it, though.
They drink their poison. They still look pretty terrified. DM1. They continue to be dead. Kabar, your turn.
Hello?
What?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, cool. I definitely have access to the room now, right? You can walk right in.
You very definitely have access to the room.
Huzzah. Let's see, how many targets do we have? At least 15? All of them have drinking their poison?
Yeah, everybody left in the room has drinking poison.
Even the party.
Would you consider a lay on hands a weapon attack for the purposes of sadism?
You want to
No.
keep their poison?
I want to knock them out and cure their poison.
No.
I'll non-lethal as many as I can.
All right. How many melee attacks do you have?
2 plus 1 with the butt in.
Then you can potentially render unconscious 1 to 3 people. That hits. You
10
render
bludgeon?
someone unconscious.
Oh, I should be adding D4 to this. I forgot. Bless myself.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Not like it matters to hit a person with 10 armor class. Because you guys are choosing to hit the civilian targets first.
Are there non-civilian targets?
That
Yeah, when do
butt one
we find those
completely
guys?
Yeah, you guys have just... Yeah.
All I saw were infidels.
I mean,
Yeah, everything but the 1 hits. Also, roll a D3.
Follow the smell of heretics. If they stand and fight, they're a brave heretic. If they run, that means they got something to hide and they're a heretic.
You know that python? That python gets walloped.
Oh, actually, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, okay.
The python gets walloped for 7 whatever the fuck kind of damage you're using.
That's bludgeoning. It's
It's a what?
It's a blunt quarterstaff, but I'm reflavoring it as a light mace. Hope you don't mind.
That's fine. Just as long as the mechanics operate.
the snake is still fine.
We're the
Well,
only
that's it for
ones that
me.
have done damage to our party.
So far.
I would get hit by like 18.
I suppose. Not like it really matters.
considering 9, you still had like 9 temp hit.
Yeah, considering I had 9 temp hit points, and then I had like 71 hit points to start with.
All right. Kabar, is that all your nonsense? Wait, nonsense?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, that's everything. Dreamer. Okay, what kind of fucking nonsense do you have for me this turn?
All of the wolves go towards the people who like don't have the party surname.
Table
And then-
3?
Yeah. And they
Alright.
start eating.
Okay. Are they ganging up on individuals, or is it like 7 wolves for 7 people?
7 wolves for 7 people. But I mean,
Okay.
since they still have like allies right next to each other, they still get it.
Yeah. I think that roll was slightly off. But yeah, hit, hit,
Oops.
hit, 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 hit. Everything hits. Roll damage.
What, you don't just casually roll a 40 at level 6?
Okay, so 1, 2, 2 cultists have their throats ripped out. The rest of them look bloodied.
Then I'll do the snake next. He's staying at the same table. So group 2 or 1 or what?
Table 2. He attempts to coil to the guy like to the left of the one he just killed, but he misses.
He hisses angrily. Then my warhorse comes to the table with the wolves and just starts bludgeoning.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he kicks a guy's face through.
Is anyone prone? The wolves would have probably knocked some people prone.
They're all prone. They're all prone.
Bonus action.
He fails.
I'm gonna do primal savagery. So like you look even more savage than usual, and just attack with acid.
Hmm. That hits. Which table are you attacking?
Well, I'm still on my warhorse, so the one with the wolves. And
Okay. Yeah, you dissolve this guy's face. He's dead. You're just slaughtering these people.
and I think that's it. That's all I can do.
All right.
How did
Little drummer boy, it is your turn.
All right. Gonna take a swing at the nearest.
That does not hit.
And the second attack. And that'll be it for me.
All right, the little boy swings ineffectually at his foes. They were real good swings, just couldn't quite reach them. DM3. All the currently surviving members of DM3 stop moving. Table 3 is now dead. One of the corpses is flicking you off, Dreamer. She just dies with a smile on her face and flicking you off.
Darn, I should have done Circle of Spores. Then I could just reanimate.
Oh,
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
fucking Christ! No, fuck you. You don't get like 75 zombies.
Next one shot, we're all making Circle of Spores druids and we're making our own cult.
I'd be down for that.
All right.
We're gonna be environmentally friendly. We're gonna recycle the cultists.
Can I
Attach
check the
attack
last
helicopter.
person that I knocked out? Is he still alive or is he super dead? Does he have a pulse?
I mean, it's not your turn. You wouldn't know.
Oh, I
Patchy
thought- I
Tech
thought we were
helicopter, you're up.
Uh,
No, there's still table 2.
so is there somebody at table 2 not dead and prone on their back?
I mean, there's a bunch of people sitting, so they're basically prone.
I can work with that. I'd like to yell vibe check and just shoulder drop this guy right in the gut and try and get him to puke up whatever poison he drank.
Okay.
Don't know if that works.
That hits. I'll just call it a con save for puke poison. He vomits all over you.
Wonderful. Now I'm covered in corpses, blood, and vomit.
And poison.
Even better. 8 damage. I'll make that non-lethal if that matters.
Yeah, so as you hit him, he slams into the table, and on the way back, as he begins to flip backwards, he vomits across you. Now he's lying on the ground with his head on there, but his seat's still on the stool or bench.
And then I will just do the same thing, flying across the table to the next closest person.
Okay, the guy right next to him. You hit him.
I don't know. Does that hit?
He manages to hold down his vomit.
Alright, then I'll go round 2.
Still holds on to his vomit.
Is he still alive after 16 damage?
I mean, was that lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal, but I don't think it's gonna matter too much.
Then yeah, he's still alive.
Is he conscious?
Oh God, no, he's unconscious.
Wonderful. So he's fucked. That is action, bonus action, 3 hits. That's my turn.
All right. Harold, you are up.
Is there anything still alive?
About half of table 2 is still at least awake.
Let's end that.
All right. That's a hit. Are you hitting one of the wounded guys or the unwounded guys?
Unwounded guys.
Okay, he's bloodied.
Well, I hit him again.
He's probably going to be dead soon. He's dead.
And is there a wounded guy near me?
There is, in fact, a wounded guy within 15.
Butt strike.
I'm assuming this is all lethal from you?
I have no other mode.
Yeah, he's dead.
That's it for me.
All right. DM2. Table 2 dies. Well, I should say the ones that are not dead yet die. You are out of initiative.
Can I roll a medicine check to see if I can resuscitate the one cultist that flipped me off?
Sure, roll medicine. She dead. You don't think so.
I feed her to the wolf.
All right.
Um, I'm going to. Who looks strong? Harold?
Yes.
Harold, can you cut the heads off of the 2 bodies that are currently attached to the horns?
Yes.
Wonderful. Just swing away. I'll be fine.
Okay. I cut the heads off.
All right. I'm going to, with my newly lightened load, keep the heads on the horns, but pick up the 2 unconscious cultists that one never drank the poison and the other probably puked it out and might be fine. And I'm going to carry them around until they wake up.
Do you
Give
want
me
me
a
to
second.
try and wake him up with the medicine check?
No.
Alright, so. Any other ways out of this room?
I think
Yeah, there's a door on the east wall and an opening farther south on the east wall.
Oh, let's head through the opening.
You come into a 20 by 30 room. There is a stove, southeast corner. Various shelves and tables that have partly prepared food and dinner. A couple of vials sit on those counters. There's some food still on the
Does this look
floor.
like the vials that they drink?
It does.
Alright, so if I remember correctly, K-Bar is like the smartest person in our group. So I take the vials over to K-Bar and I'm like, here's the shit they were drinking, and then I wander off to that door.
Can I analyze the poison I picked up from the table?
Do you have proficiency in alchemy tools? Or a poisoner's kit?
I got a herbalism kit. That's about it.
Yeah, herbalism will work. Make a check there.
What check? Medicine?
No, a Your herbalism tool proficiency check. Andre, that's a thing, right?
Usually, you would tell them what ability score to use for that too, because it's an ability. It's an
Oh.
ability check, but they are proficient with it because they're proficient with the tool.
Ah, yes, wisdom. Okay, yeah, wisdom.
So just a wisdom check with additional proficiency.
Right.
At least it's not a 1.
You believe this might be a poison known as
Cyanidae.
fuck, where did I put down the type of poison? Shit, I closed the tab. Sorry, just a second.
How many tabs do you have open?
All
of
the
them.
tabs.
I need to scroll across my tabs. Unlike Under, I'm not smart enough to acquire a program that organizes everything for me. This would be Assassin's Blood. It's an ingestible type poison. Give me a second, I'll block.
I take as many poisons as there are. How many is
There are 12 spare vials.
Yes, that's a lot of gold worth in poison.
I mean, they sell at like 1/7 the price. All right. Harold, you were looking through that door to the east.
Yes.
You enter a 10 by 20 hallway. There's a door on the other end. There is a bucket in the corner with a mop. The room is otherwise unremarkable.
Okay. I sneak over to that door and listen to hear what's on the other side.
Make a stealth check.
You're gonna laugh at this. I have a +5 to stealth.
20. All right. So,
I got like a +7 to stealth, not that you'd know it.
you creep up to the door. You put your ear to it and you hear voices on the other side. And they say, all right, we're going to try to flank these bastards while they're busy slaughtering our less devout. We'll wait here until we get the signal.
Can
You
I?
hear this, and then,
Go ahead.
oh, yep. I was gonna say, and then you hear farther in there, you hear someone say, "God damn it, Terry! It's not how you load a crossbow."
Okay. So I like to take like a step back, and then I just like bodily smash through the door while yelling, "The signal has arrived," attempting to surprise them.
Yes. Yes. Roll initiative. We're in a surprise round. All right. Harold. They are surprised.
I imagine so. So there's 5 of them?
There are 5 dudes in the same stone armor as you saw at the entrance.
Okay. One of them has a crossbow that's unloaded.
Yep.
The other 4 have maces.
Yep, the other 4 are armed with maces.
Okay. I'm going to close to the guy with the mace, go into rage, and attack him recklessly.
Oh, snap.
Fucking hell! Seriously?
God damn it, you cannot roll for shit tonight.
I continue to attack him with reckless abandon.
There we go.
This guy is going to fucking die. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that first swing was just to psych him
It's a
out,
warm-up.
right?
It's a warm up.
So I'm going to throw everything I got on this. So let's see, this is Divine Fury. And because I'm a bugbear, I get an additional damage for surprising them. That's why I specifically did that.
Sneak attack.
Yeah. Sneak attack.
All right, you bring the halberd down at the nape of this guy's neck, severing his head. He is very, very dead.
All right. Who's next? And it's their turn. Oh, they're surprised.
Don't you have a bonus action?
Rage.
All right.
Yep. So, drummer boy.
Yep, it is Little Drummer Boy. You're up.
Well, let's go
Spectre?
for a clobbering. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Wait, aren't you also a caster?
Huh?
Aren't you also a caster?
Theoretically.
You just like drumming on their heads with a hammer. A 14 does not hit.
Does she have
Everything is a
advantage
drum
on
tech.
surprise round?
4 does not hit. God
That'll
damn it!
be
What
it
is
for
with the-
me.
What is with the melee people tonight?
My melee build is deliberately not optimized. The rest of y'all got no excuse.
You know, that's a fair point.
I built Harold in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I built mine in 15 minutes too. Oh, it's my turn actually. I advance and proceed to introduce these fine fellas to my mace.
All right.
Preferably, let's see if we can pick on the one that's got a crossbow. Yeah, let's do that.
He's dead already. I got him.
Oh, he chunky salsa. All right, next boy. Closest fella.
All right.
I don't think that hits.
You know, I think it's a good thing AGR is still sick today. How many of us would be dead right now?
You would all be dead because Reverend would have killed you all through friendly fire.
No, I would have been alive. I would have been behind Revert.
I mean, I'm a ghost. I'll just hide in a Pokeball.
I don't think that hits either.
It doesn't.
As a bonus action, I will attempt to hit with the blunt end of it. No, not my time. That'll be it for me.
All right.
The zoo's turn.
All right, everyone. I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'll be back in half hour when Dreamer's done with his turn.
7 wolves. They attack the closest guy that is uninjured. So
All right. And then the wolves come streaming out from behind everybody else. Hit, miss, hit, 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 miss. 2 misses.
is he gone?
Hold on. Sorry, my screen did not update, right? Yes, he's ripped to shreds.
Next, my horse goes and charges at the next closest uninjured. I assume that misses.
You assume correctly.
I drop my staff on his head. It turns into a snake and attempts to constrict.
All right. It fails to constrict him.
I primal savagery his face.
You fail to primal savagery his face.
Oof.
That's it. The only things that were successful with the wolf.
Don't you have a horse?
That was the 10. The
Oh,
horse.
right. Sorry, they all kind of blur together. God, these wolves are the real MVP of tonight.
No joke. That actually
do-
got me though.
It is 14 rolls. Just for the wolf.
All right. Who's up
Wolves
next?
probably are full red, by the way. Just
DM1, DM2, Apache attack helicopter.
Yeah, Patchy, you're up.
Who looks like the least prepared schmuck that's still alive?
Yes. They all look very surprised.
Alright, I'd like to run up to one of them, do a front flip, and play accordion with his spinal column, and just smack the heel of my boot into the top of his head.
All right, just roll all your shit, boyo.
Do I have advantage for the surprise round? We
I'm
never
gonna go
do this, so
no.
I don't actually know how it works.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go with no. I'm pretty sure
Alright.
surprise is only if you're. I'm pretty sure the advantage is only if you're hidden.
I don't know. That is a 15 hit.
A 15 does not hit.
Alright, next flip. Does a 25 hit.
A 25 hits.
I will make this a stunning strike. 5 damage. Can't save from this guy.
I know. Pretty sure that fails.
That does fail.
He's stunned.
Wonderful. Then I will flurry of blows and put 2 more ankles in the top of his head. I don't think a 12 hits, but a nat 20 probably does. For 8 damage, 13 total.
All right.
And I'm just going to continue my sideways Apache attack helicopter of corpses and 2 heads on horns. I might not be effective, but I can probably be annoying. Do these guys have like name tags or something? They seem like the kind
Nope.
of schmucks to have name tags.
They do not have name tags that you can say.
Damn. Okay. That's my turn.
All right. Harold.
Yeah. Who's the closest guy still alive to me?
Take your pick. You got a 15-foot reach. You
Okay.
can hit anyone you want.
Then I hit the closest guy to me.
All right.
There is a stunned guy.
Oh, there is? Okay, I'll hit the stunned guy.
All right. That hits.
Now, a stunned crit, or no, just...
No, just advantage. Paralyzes crits within 5 feet.
Alright, so that guy takes 21.
He is
9 of that was
looking
radiant.
very bloody.
Okay. I guess I'll continue on and hit him again.
I don't think he's going to have a good day.
He takes another 22 points of slashing.
Yeah, you just kind of 2 wide swings the halberd. You just slice him up and disembowel him. He is dead.
Alright, and then the next closest one, I just butt strike.
Yeah.
And a 15 does not hit.
Okay, I'm done.
He said strike.
How many are still alive?
Too many,
Let's see.
I think 3.
18 is alive. Okay, can we mark off DM3 and DM4? Sorry, I have to do a lot of scrolling up to get to that. All right, DM5. Yeah. Harold, he's gonna try to get you.
He's in a what?
He's gonna try to hit you with his maul or mace, I should say.
Is he in range to hit me with his mace?
He has to move into range.
Will that provoke my attack of opportunity?
That will, in fact, provoke your attack of opportunity. That hits? $19. Okay.
And
So
he
the
has
guy
0
that you-
movement.
Yeah, that guy that you pommel striked and then, just did this to this guy. Yeah, now he just feels dumb. He can't hit you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Little drummer boy, you're up.
One sec.
1,000.
It's all good.
Once
know,
again.
Once again, you're going to try to cave in a guy's head. That is...
And that's it for
neither,
me.
neither of those hit. God damn, I just feel bad. This is just a night of low rolls.
Unless you're a wolf.
Yeah, unless you're a fucking wolf.
My move.
Yeah. K-Bar, you're up.
I'm going to attempt to
Oh
not.
my god, I just got the
Really? You just got it?
Yeah. Yeah, I just got it. I've been a little busy orchestrating the deaths of, like 100 cultists.
I'm gonna attempt to shove the guy prone that's right next to me. That's hostile. Actually, what kind of weapon is he using?
A mace. Stone mace.
Oh, I want to disarm him instead. I'm not sure how that works.
I mean, okay, are you trying to take his mace?
I'm trying to disarm him and then kick the mace away. That's what I'm about to do. If it goes
Okay.
my way.
I was gonna say, because you've seen that if you guys try to take their equipment, it turns to dust and sand.
Well, that works for me either way. So do I attempt to hit the hand, or is this an athletics check?
I believe disarm is a kind of substitute attack action.
So I rolled a hit.
No, I mean I'm pretty sure it's at the bottom of your character sheet.
Yeah,
Ah,
it should be
yes.
treated like a grapple.
I have lost my tabs with the DM basic rules and conditions. I think I might have closed that one.
I'm trying to look and I don't actually see. Oh, yes, disarm instead of attack.
I
Okay,
think it's
winning an
athletics
attack roll versus
or-
an opponent's athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, athletics or acrobatics. All right, so that's a. So he 8 to resist you. You
That mace is on
knock
the
his
floor,
weapon from his hand.
and I'm gonna kick it away, and then I'm gonna smeesh his face. Well, at least I will try.
You do not succeed in smeeshing his face.
Says I'll like grapple and like run a little bit of a cinch, and I'm trying to bop him with the blunt end of my mace. He is not bopped. Damn it. That's it for me.
These guys aren't good at hurting you, but they're good at least outlasting you until the wolves take over.
Yeah, that's it for
Uh,
me.
Horde of wolves. It's your turn.
They attack the nearest, least injured person.
Okay.
That is
Hit,
two
miss,
hit ones.
hit, miss. Hit. Oh fuck! This guy's dead. 2 20s.
So how many totals is that? How many?
That's 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hits, and 2 of them are nat 20s. Hey, I think I'm realizing what magic resist. Sorry, what resistance to non-magical. Non-magical damages. 30, 38. You rip his throat out. God fucking damn it!
All right, now it's the warhorse, snake, and me.
As I recall, the last one shot I ran got fucked up by a bunch of stun striking druids. This is getting murdered by wolves.
Every one shot, someone figures out a new gimmick to completely break your one shot.
Yeah, I should probably stop using just like monogenous. Yeah. So I got tongue tied there. Homogeneous groups of enemies. Should probably diversify my units.
Might help.
Yes.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say monogamous, and it was going to be like, oh, so it's going to be the crazy sex cult next time.
Yes, it will be a Mon's crazy sex cult. Yeah, that guy gets walloped in the head.
Does he use his reaction to avoid being knocked?
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me.
That's the.
That does not hit.
And that's
hits.
my acidic claw. They're not very acidic.
Hmm. This is true.
So that's the end of my turn. The wolves killed 2 enemies, and I'm still working on the same one with me and the orc.
All right, DM1. So, wait, hold on. Sorry, DM1 was the guy that got his throat ripped out. Okay, so it's DM2's turn. Let's mark off DM1. You know, these guys are probably not going to last that long. DM2 is going to turn and shout down the passage to the north. Holy shit! Someone get those fire worshipping fucks down here now! And he is going to attempt to whack some wolves.
Does he whack the injured wolf?
Of course. Is the wolf dead?
He had 1 hit point left, so yeah. He explodes in a fountain of chewed up blood and guts because what he was eating is not going to.
Yeah, there's just a pile of livers and children's faces and some hands, some legs.
Does this emotionally terrify the person who?
They cannot be any more terrified than they already are. Yeah, so I was gonna hit one of your other wolves. And that wolf takes 11 bludgeoning.
He also explodes in a fountain of blood.
God damn, this guy's on a roll. I think he's done more damage to the party than any other goon.
Party's done to the party.
I mean, clearly you guys are the familiars of the wolves. Yeah, okay, so that's his turn.
It would probably.
Actually, wait, no, he's gonna try to run away.
Does he provoke an opportunity attack from me?
Yeah, give me a second while I look at the map. Hold up.
I know I knocked a mace out of one of the guy's hands. Is this the same fella?
No, this is a different fella. Okay, so there's one wolf that that has an opportunity attack on this guy.
Would it also give me an opportunity attack?
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, you also have one. Sorry about that. Yeah, you both hit. This guy's. Yeah, he's bloodied. And
He also
got
can't
nowhere.
move.
Yeah, he got nowhere.
Does he use his reaction to refuse to be knocked?
You know it. Apache?
I'm going to helicopter kick my way over to this guy. And instead of kicking him in the mouth, I'm just gonna boop him on the nose with a toe. And then headbutt him in the mouth.
All right, just bulk roll.
$11 damage. I'll make it non-lethal.
You knock his ass out.
Um, is there something to tie people up with?
Did you bring rope?
I have some from all my shit that I started with.
I can barely hear you.
I have some rope and a chain from all the shit I barely started with.
Okay.
There's like 4 things I have that aren't healing potions.
All right.
Alright, I'll start dragging the 3 unconscious people into the room behind us to tie up. And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty.
So, is there any enemies left?
Nope.
Okay. But there's a hallway going north that guy yelled at, right?
Yeah, it's rough stone. Like it's
I head that way.
natural unworked.
I'll be
All
right
right.
back. Just a moment.
Here we
You
go
get
again.
over there, and it dead ends, opening up to a deep chasm.
Hmm. I look down the chasm.
Make a perception check.
While the party's doing this, I'm going to start disarming and disrobing these people down to their underwear.
That's a deep chasm. It's deep.
Yeah, I don't like this. I'm going to go
Fuck.
back.
Is it full of orcs? If it were full of orcs, what would it be called?
I don't know what.
An orgasm.
Oh god damn it. Okay, little drummer boy gets DM inspiration. I like that. That was shit, and I like it.
Is
All
little
right.
drummer boy a bard?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, so you guys have butchered your way through what looks like the residential region of the cult.
Great. Well, since we found the trash pit, might as well go explore the rest of it. And so we head back out into that hallway.
All right. You make it out into the hallway.
My wolves are following him because wherever he goes, they obviously find.
Your choices are go south, back into the room with the marble statue. Go west. Down
Go
the
west.
hall. All right. You go west. You come to a T intersection that goes north and south. To the, well, I really shouldn't say it goes south. It more just kind of opens up into a kind of a 20 by 40 foyer with a pair of large iron doors set into the west wall.
And to the north?
And to the north, it appears to curve west.
Hmm. Well, double iron doors sounds like a boss room. So I'm going to sneak over there and see what I can hear.
All right, make a perception check. So you put your ear to the door and you hear the ocean.
All right,
Then you
I
realize
go.
that makes no sense. There's no
Yeah.
ocean nearby.
Obviously. So there's obviously some, heresy going on in that room, and I charge through the door, going full on Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah, as I just bust through him.
Make an athletics check.
You sure you don't want to do this without your portable?
You attempt to Kool-Aid man through the door, and instead you just kind of smash
Oh,
your
combat
face into
equipment.
it and stumble back.
I say, we meet again, my nemesis, the door, and I pull out my battering ram.
All right.
And I batter that door.
Bam. The door kind of shakes and it bows inward a little bit, right where you hit it.
Does the door say bam?
I continue battering the door.
The door is even more battered. It looks like it will soon succumb to your Kool-Aid man powers.
It's actually starting to look kind of fried.
And with that, wham, the door slams open.
Right. And then I just grab my halberd, I just walk in there, and I just say, I said, oh yeah. And I look around.
You know, it's a bit amusing that you say that because
The Kool-Aid man himself.
shit, where the fuck's the tab?
The Kool-Aid man himself and his ally, the Chicken Wizard.
You see a man in where the fuck? Here it is. Okay. You see a man dressed in robes evocative of fire casting a spell at you.
I charge.
This would be a readied action. Hold on.
So is charging.
Fair enough.
He's always ready to charge. Roll initiative.
Yeah. Roll initiative as I... God damn it. Okay. Oh, this guy's fucked. Soon to be the mageling. All right. So, 3 scorching rays of burning elemental fire streak towards you. Do any of those hit you under?
No, they do not.
They fly past you ineffectually. this guy's face pales.
Situation excellent. I attack.
All right. LBD, it is your turn. Little drummer boy.
Gonna charge in and clobber him a little.
All right. That does not hit. That does not hit.
And that'll be it.
You also have DM Inspiration if you want to use it.
I'll save it for when I really need it.
All right. I just want to make sure you remembered that you had it. Apache.
So using my mace of 3 people, can I hit this guy without killing any of the 3 people I have chained up?
No.
Damn. Alright. I'm going to drop my person mace and then just fly in and kick this guy in the mouth.
Okay.
It's what I do best, apparently.
That
Does he-
hits.
Wonderful. I will make this a stunning strike. For 10 damage.
All right. You also take 9 fire damage
Understandable.
as a bout of flame whips at you upon contact. And you said stunning
Unfortunately.
strike?
Yes. Unfortunately for him, he's using fire on a tiefling.
Just a second. All right.
Strangely enough, that does succeed. So I'm going to kick him
All
again.
right. That does not hit.
Alright, then I'm going to do a front flip and headbutt this guy. Let's go nuts. I'll do it twice.
That's 2 hits.
I'll make them both stunning strikes.
All right.
That fails.
He is going to use a legendary resist.
And I'll make the second one a stunning strike as well. That also fails.
He succumbs.
Mission accomplished. If I can't kill them, I can baffle them with bullshit. That's my turn.
Hmm. Wolves.
So, 5 wolves, a warhorse, a snake, and a primal savage all attack.
Walk into a bar.
Just batch roll. Just roll everything and I'll tell you what hits.
If he's stunned, you have advantage on all these.
The wolves already had advantage because of pack tactics.
God, I gotta work on my dungeon planning. Either turns into a murder fest on the party or a murder fest into what I put in the dungeon. Yeah, just keep going. Is that everything?
Yes.
So 3 wolves hit. Both of the second roll group hit, and the third one hit. Oh wait, shit. Okay, just a second. So Sleuth, I forgot to roll this. You take that 68 more fire damage from those 2 hits that you put on him. And then the... Give me a second. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so Dreamer, in order of those guys that you rolled, they each take those damage, fire damages respectively. As flaming aura envelops this guy, burning his attacker.
So the 3 wolves.
3 wolves die.
What you mean? You may have to recast that spell once in the dungeon.
Kabar, you're up.
He has to make a lot of saving throws to prevent being, and he's grappled.
No, he's just prone and grappled.
So oof. I'm gonna walk on over there and I'm gonna go and give him a helping hand to death.
He's prone, grappled, and for another half
He's-
the initiative stunned.
He's also soaked in blood. Soaked.
I don't think it even matters. Does that hit?
I don't think a 13
You know,
hits.
those wolves are really in your way.
Hey, there we go. And I'm gonna smeat the shit out of him. Is he considered a fiend? Probably not. Let's see. Celestial Fiend Undead? Is that what it is? No, it's just undead
actually
and
just
fiends.
Fiend and undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Okay.
It's just no. I mean your smites work. I just mean like it. He's not a fiend or undead.
I understand.
Just the normal holy bullshit, none of the excess holy bullshit.
Let's see. That, and that. So that's a lot of damage. Is he still up?
Hold on. You take 15 fire damage.
I'll take half since I'm a tiefling with Infernal Constitution.
God, I fucking hate you.
I'm still high off my god.
Fire and bludgeoning. Um,
Still up? More attacks?
no, he did.
Huzzah. He
Wait,
a
you
dead
know,
boy.
one of those wolves got in your way. You could always stab one of those wolves.
Nah. Is he stopped like being on fire, or is he still on fire?
Oh, he's still on fire.
Are there more boys like him? We out of initiative, I think is what I'm asking.
Yeah, we're out of initiative. I was just about to say yes, 2 more climb out of the walls. Yeah, no, you're out of initiative.
Huzzah.
All right.
How long has it been since we started this massacre?
Been
It's
like,
been at least an hour in
30
game.
It's been like 5 minutes.
yeah, it's literally been half an hour to 45 minutes.
Um,
You know, if we're feeling hurt, we can stop for a bit and take a rest.
Who's feeling hurt?
I'm not.
What?
I'm still high off my god. My god is
Seriously,
our god. Huzzah!
How are you guys looking on HP right now?
I'm full with 2 temporary hit points remaining.
I'm almost bloodied.
I'm at 62 out of 71.
That guy did a lot of damage with those.
Damn, I
98.
really fucked up on the Cobalt
I
Fight
remain
Club design
untouched.
here. What, Spectre?
He's got
I
15.
remain untouched with my whopping 15 HP.
You know,
Don't
I was
forget your
really
9
concerned that if
temporary.
I was kind of concerned that if this guy got off a fireball, I was going to vaporize another one of Spectre's characters.
I gave him a little temporary HP buffer to prevent that, but you know, it could still happen.
Yeah, so,
Chances are he would just go unconscious instantly. It wouldn't instantly kill him.
So more people lay slaughtered on the ground here. His last words are something, something, religious freedom.
Is a myth.
Yep. There's only one true religion, and this is all heresy. And it is in God's will that we destroy these people.
So I don't actually know what's going on as a player. What are we doing?
We were sent to purge the heretics from this area.
Okay.
Well, the official orders you were given was to censor them.
Yes, we are showing very strong disapproval
They
to them.
they have been censored. No further publications are forthcoming.
Is our... I'm guessing we're not serving some lawful good deity.
We're serving Bane, the lawful evil god of tyranny.
Wonderful. Is Bane okay with slaves?
Yeah.
Or should I find a nicer way to
God
call these
of
people that I have
tyranny.
gained up?
Tyranny!
I You can call them indentured servants, but a slave's a slave. You don't give a fuck.
Alright, wonderful. I'm going to start taking a nap on my slave pile.
I think I'm going to call it here for the night.
Yeah, it is